Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Subscribe and notify. Today we are going to see the program Tuesday Technologies. Before we are getting to the program, if any of you have not subscribed earlier, subscribe our channel. If you missed out our earlier episodes, watch that too. If you like the informations that we shared in our channel, like the content, and if you like the program very much, share with your friends for earning more subscribers. Let's get into the program. We are in episode 4. These are the languages or the high demand language that are expected to be in 2021. Among this, in the last 3 episodes, we saw the all features of each program separately. Then in the second episode we saw Python. Then in the third episode we saw the features of C#. As we updated last week, this week we are going to see the language C and C++. If you missed out the earlier episodes, please watch out. Let's dive into C++ features. I hope you all bored with the C and C++ because the C language is released almost 50 years. We are running behind that, so I don't want to waste your time. But as a part of the program, as I mentioned earlier on the starting of the program itself, C and C++ have its own importance, so that's why it is still demand in 2021 too. So after completing this, I'm awaiting for you a surprising topic called ethical hacking. After updating on the C++ features, we will look into ethical hacking as our Tuesday tips. Here I combined 2 languages to save your time, since these 2 languages has its own importance even after 50 years. Here I given you some of the features of C and C++. Here C is a structured programming language, where C++ is a object-oriented programming language. Both are considered as a high-level language, but even though it is considered as a mid-level language too. So earlier when we start learning the program, so by the time everybody used to advise learn C and C++, it will help you in the career. When you start learning the new languages, it will make you disciplined in the language too, because the structured programming language makes you disciplined when you're going for the other type of languages like Python. There are a lot of versions of C, Turbo C, ANSI C. There are a lot of versions. C is a still preferred language for the embedded platforms. But the drawback in the C is it doesn't have any data security, but those drawback was carried out by C++. It has an encapsulation option. It has because as a feature of object-oriented programming, it has an encapsulation option, polymorphism, inheritance, and so on. As everybody knows, the operating systems such as Linux, Unix, those operating languages are developed using C. And the most surprising one I update you here is some of the applications developed in Windows 95, 98 or XP, they were used C++ as a development environment. Thanks for your patience. Now we get into our Tuesday tips. In our Tuesday tips, today we are getting into the interesting topic called ethical hacking. Nowadays you have come across in the social medias or Quora or Twitter, you have come across so many short stories about hacking that are happened in the highly valuable corporates. So I brought this topic today as because of those topics, some of the people have come across started exploring the topics on ethical hacking courses. My suggestion is don't spend blindly on ethical hacking courses. Before that, you have to learn some of the basic things that are guided in our program. Then you look into their course content. Accordingly, you can choose. Then you can spend your money on your ethical hacking courses. Here I like to update you few queries related to ethical hacking. So these are the default questions that will be arises for the beginners regarding the ethical hacking. Here I like to clarify those queries. What is meant by hacking? Hacking is an attempt or try to exploit the computer network or a corporate network or OS or application. So this hacking process will earn money for the hackers. So that's why they are involving in this type of illegal activities. Next we are going to see list of hackers. Here I like to update what are the type of hackers spreaded worldwide. We can classify them majorly into three types. One is white hat hacker, the second one is grey hat hacker, then the third one is black hat hacker. Apart from these three types of hackers, there are new type of hackers arised in nowadays. They are called red hat hackers. Apart from these hackers, there are script kiddies and blue hat hackers. Today we are going to see briefly on the top three categories. One is white hat hacker. The white hat hackers are the real ethical hackers. They find the vulnerabilities, the weakest point of networks, and so on. The second one is grey hat hackers. They are the intermediate hackers between white hat hackers and black hat hackers. That's why they are called grey hat hackers. They are somewhat dangerous for the corporate companies too, because they will work in one corporate and they are possibly share the data to the another one or their competitor, which will leads to security breaches. Then the third category what we highlighted is a black hat hacker. The black hat hackers are extremely dangerous. They don't have any authorization to connect with the company network. Without any authorization or authentication, they get into the company network and then they steal the data and then they sell it out at the price what they want, or they inject malwares into the company network and then they demand money for that too. As I mentioned in the varieties of hackers, the red hat hackers are nowadays raised. The red hat hackers are extremely dangerous to the government networking process. They get into government informations and then they steal the data or collect the data without any approval, and then they cause even government system to collapse. Then next item we are going to see script kiddies. The script kiddies are not a professional hackers. What they will do usually, they will download the open source tools which are already developed and then available in the market, and then they used to play with around that. They will try to do some mischiefs to the network as like kiddies. As of now we understand why was hacking is happening, what is meant by hacking, then who are the list of hackers. Then we are going to see the different types of hacking. There are wide variety of hacking. The hacking can be happen at application level, OS level and network level. Apart from this, the hacking can be happen through social engineering too. They will build you a trust with you while discussion, and then they will collect your personal data. Then they will do hacking on your personal information. Even they hack your bank account too if they know your password or they able to derive your password. The next line item is what is ethical hacking. So now all of you able to frame what is ethical hacking by understanding the earlier line items. The ethical hacking is a job carried out by the white hat hackers which are approved by the corporate to find the vulnerabilities in their network and loopholes as well as and fixing the same with the help of their network team, application team and their development team. So viewers, you can also choose your career as an ethical hacker. To become an ethical hacker, what are the basic things you need to know, or before you joining a ethical hacking course by spending lot of money, you have to understand some of the basic things. If you want to become an ethical hacker, you have to learn a language, that is a programming language, from basic to advanced. You have to be skilled in such a way that you are able to grasping the other programming languages easily, and you are able to coding in 2 or 3 programming languages. You should know networking knowledges from basic to advanced. If it's possible, you can gain a network certification like CCNA before joining into any ethical hacking courses, or if you want to join as an ethical hacker. Then you have to gain knowledge on different OSs such as Linux, Windows and iOS. Usually the training or the course you carried out while doing the ethical hacking, they used to prefer Kali Linux, which is a lightweight Linux where you can try out your all ethical hacking steps or the procedures. Additionally, you have to gain knowledges on operating systems and its components such as kernel level operation, system level operation and application level operations. So these are the basic requirements or the basic knowledges that you have to be learned before getting into the job of ethical hacking, or you are joining a course about the ethical hacking. Without this knowledge, if you are getting into ethical hacking or ethical hacking course, you will lose your firm and as well as your money if you are joining in a course. Hope I saved my viewers and their valuable money. Next thing, we are going to see the best language for ethical hacking. As I mentioned in the basic requirements of ethical hackers, they should know the different components of operating systems. Among that, kernel level operation, it can be carried out by using a C and C++ language. C is the basic programming language that can be used in the kernel level programming, and then when you going for a development of device drivers, you can use C++. Then when you getting into system level operations, Java and C# are the most preferred languages. On top of that, the best programming language of the top 2 line items, that is application level and the system level operations, you can prefer Python as well. So I can summarize the programming languages that can ethical hacker learn is Python, Java, C#, C and C++. Hope you are all understand what are the concepts behind the ethical hacking. Next week we will see the next another programming languages which are in high demand of the great year 2021. Thank you friends. Subscribe our channel. If you like the information that we shared in our channel, share with your friends. Thank you all. Bye bye.